Volunteers are invaluable to the mission of the church, and we need to ensure proper training, supervision, and accountability is in place. Sometimes leaders are uncomfortable requiring excellence and commitment from volunteers. They permit volunteer leaders to consistently show up late, wound members and guests, fail to fulfill assignments, and all without any consequences. In fact, we are frequently questioned about what to do when volunteers are not doing what they committed to, and it is greatly impacting the vision of the church. So they want to know, what can we do? You must hold volunteers accountable. What good is it to give volunteers assignments and they consistently do not do them? You don't have volunteers. What you have are mission blockers, and you need to release them from the assignments and utilize those who are true partakers of the vision and willing to serve, not just for titles or to have their names on programs, but for the expansion of the kingdom. Your church preparing job descriptions and clearly listing the duties and responsibilities and providing this information to all volunteers, it puts them on notice that you have standards and they will be held accountable. Just like you have policies and procedures in place for paid staff, you need them in place for volunteers. What volunteers are required to wear badges? Are special clothing or colors required? What are your expectations pertaining to the absences, such as how do you handle no-shows? What behaviors and activities are considered unacceptable? Which positions require record keeping, and what are the record keeping procedures? What volunteers are allowed to purchase items for the church, and how do they go about doing this? How are volunteers terminated from their assignments? You need to have all these things in place. And another reason that you must hold volunteers accountable is because churches must be aware that they are liable for the actions of their volunteers. There's a doctrine that's called respondeat superior. And that is the name, this name is the Latin word, or the Latin terminology, let the master answer. It is a legal doctrine that holds the employer or principal responsible for the acts of its employees or agents or volunteers committed within the scope of employment. Now, Arizona courts have acknowledged that volunteers may also be considered servants or agents for a principal under the doctrine of respondeat superior. There are cases in other states where churches' volunteers' actions have cost the church significant financial costs, such as the case where the volunteer secretary ran a stoplight, severely injuring an 84-year-old man, and because she was on an error delivering Meals on Wheels that the court deemed to be on the behalf of the church, and she had no car insurance, the court ordered the church in its headquarters to pay $17 million. The church appealed it and lost, so the verdict was upheld. $17 million, people. You must require accountability. Any volunteers that will be doing any service requiring driving, you need to do a motor vehicle background check and make sure that the driver provides proof of insurance. One place you can contact is the Secure Search Pro. They provide statewide background checks for you. Be sure to ask for the nonprofit or faith-based service. For additional information, please enroll in our risk management class. Don't forget to visit our church administration blog for ongoing information, www.churchadministrationblog.org. Send us any questions or concerns regarding church administration. Again, go to our website, churchadministrationblog.org, and anytime you have a question dealing with church administration, just go ahead and send us a question on that blog, and we will respond to you. Thank you so much, and God bless you.